Testing 1, 2.
You can leave with your bag. I think it's good. I like what you're doing.
Because I don't want to lose it.
Well, no, that's what I said.
Tip off in, let's see, 10 minutes.
I don't want somebody to take it either. Because it's laying on the ground and they keep messing with my bag. Somebody put their headphones in my bag yesterday. That's what I see. They were these. Her new pair that she just got up. No, somebody had them and they put
Tip
them
off
in
in
my bag.
10 minutes.
Next game is 4 courts over.
Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Run for the Roses. Day 3. Tuesday, July. The Ides of July. Tuesday, July 15th. The link has been shared. If you want the discounted streaming fee, here's the link for that. The code is Leslie. Get you $10 off. Big Eric for the code. I've seen it, but I never knew what it was. Maybe it'll help. How do you know that? That little. That's what I do. I go to, and then when it wasn't, in retrospect, now I think I know what the problem is. It just took long enough. That's the thing, because after we finished the we were still here. So we probably just got up. Aha! The light bulb just went off. All right. Where are we at? We got some warm-up still. A few more minutes till tip. And on day 3, Run for the Roses Championship. Today, our 3N girls meet up a formidable opponent of the Carolina All-Stars. They're right over here. Out of Raleigh-Durham, North Carolina. Because of the unfortunate events from this weekend, this team has not played really an official game. What we've learned is they were almost at halftime when events broke out. We were actually coming out of halftime and about ready to inbound the ball for the second half, but this team, we've learned, was still in the first half at the free throw line, about ready to shoot a first free throw, and everything broke out. So their game, of course, didn't count, as we found out our game didn't count. That first half, unfortunately, but that's a whole nother story. And when they came back yesterday to resume, the team that they were going to resume with, they left. All the Nike teams pulled out, and that was a Nike team, Team B Right, who we actually played last year and beat here at Run for the Roses last year. So we're familiar with that team. Anyway, they had no team. They got the forfeited win, and then the team they were scheduled to face in their second game yesterday also pulled out. So they were 2-0 on forfeited wins without playing a game, really. And then we learned the event organizers got them to play basically 2 pickup games yesterday evening, just so they can play, break a sweat, and run their offense and things like that. So, but those games that they played last night did not count. So they placed them in the gold bracket with us as the second place team out of their pool. And a Tennessee team, Tennessee Flight, also had the exact same scenario, but they got placed in the platinum bracket with the same 2-0 record, and I use air quotes because those 2 wins were by forfeit. So here we are. Here we are, and here we are with our girls getting some last-minute instructions from Coach Delaney and Coach Pat. I will say that the vibe on the bench of parents over here is that our girls seem much more alert, much more awake than yesterday. And quite honestly, none of them slept well, understandably. In fact, after dinner last night, they went, had ice cream, and then all of them went
I would love some. Thank you.
their own rooms.
Glad you have this.
Usually the case is, there's still some time to hang out socially, but they all decided to go back to their own rooms, and I think that was a wise decision. The girls look like they're much more rested today. It is actually quite evident, so let's see if that translates well to our beautiful girls in blue. So we got about 4 minutes until tip. Actually, it's going to be... Yep. The scoreboard has just put 4 minutes on the clock. That's winding down. When that goes to 0, we're going to get started on day 3 of Run for the Roses, the championship. Settle in and enjoy. Taking a quick look at the brackets following this game, win or lose, I believe our next game will be around 11:30. We'll double check that. And if it's due to a loss, then that's your final game, whether you win that second game or not. But obviously, you keep winning, and you're playing, I believe, around 1:30. Don't quote me on that, for the championship game of the gold bracket. So 3N will be in their customary blue tops, blue bottoms today. Black numbers, white trim. Our opponent, the Carolina All-Stars. They're dressed in white tops, white bottoms. They have black in there and yellow numbers with black trim. These girls come out of Raleigh-Durham, North Carolina. And officially are looking to play their first official game on day 3, the final day of Roses. Scoreboard shows 16 minutes. We'll play 2 16-minute halves. Carolina is on the court, and some last-minute instructions from Coach Delaney. And here comes the starters. Starting for 3N, number 1, Shelby, number 2, Audrey, number 11, Charlie, number 12, Dylan, and taking the tip, number 9, Zoe.
All right, y'all. Help each other out. Play together.
Top on defense.
And the tip is up and it goes into the hands of Shelby. So Shelby quickly gets it to Audrey, throws it up, off, rebound, Carolina. Carolina brings it across, and now 3N sets up their defense. They look like they're in a 3-2. Shelby guards on the outside, and it's there by Audrey. It's going to stay with Carolina in front of Jill Walker, who's doing the books, as she normally does for the 3N team. Tip there by Audrey, but it stays with Carolina. In the corner, they're stuck. They are trying to get out of there, and it gets tied up there. And they're going to say Gillen grabbed the ball, but her foot was on the line, so Carolina will have it under their basket. And they get it in, lose the ball, but it stays with Carolina. Now tipped again by Audrey, but again in the hands of the opponent. They have it on the other side. She throws up a runner, and that's off. Rebound, Shelby. Shelby has it and gives it to Audrey. Audrey breaks up the court. Audrey from the outside, trying to get it, but she gets in her corner. Now inside to Dylan. Dylan turns left. Dylan coming off a monster game yesterday against Washington Premier. And she gets fouled.
No, they started the ball. It's white.
They already had a
Killed it.
Seconds ago down here. Should be blue. We got the ball. You were trapped down here. It's blue ball.
I missed that part of the game.
Blue ball. There's a tie-up right here.
There's a tie-up.
There's a tie-up down here. Blue.
We got a tie-up.
A tie-up. Jump ball. No.
Okay. All right, we're all set. All right, they got that cleaned up. They were trying to get a sense of jump ball possessions, and so now the trap is working on the corner. It's further out. They're going to call a jump ball there, and that time it goes to 3N. So the clock. All right, so now 3N has the ball. In the backcourt, Charlie. Just under 14 minutes. Underway, no score. Charlie gets it across, dribbles in. Nice deep by Charlie to fake out the defender and take it in for the first points of the game. And there's a turnover by Carolina. And 3N will have it. Shelby will inbounds on front of the bench of the opponent parents. Shelby gets it to Charlie, who just scored. Inside now to Dylan. Dylan kicks it out to Zoe. Zoe goes right. Zoe goes outside, gives it to Audrey, who shoots the 3. That's off. Zoe with the rebound. Zoe gets it out to Shelby. She steps back to shoot it. It's off. Rebound. Carolina. Carolina now runs. They threw it away on their fast break attempt. So back-to-back turnovers by the opponent. Gives the ball back to 3N. With 13:20 on the clock. 2-0. 3N. Now Audrey has it. She goes inside. Out, throws it up and off. Rebound. Goes into Carolina. Now Carolina has it. She gets it outside. She goes, takes it in herself. Blocked by Dillon, and it's going to stay with Carolina on the big block by number 12. Carolina to inbound. They get it all the way on the outside. Charlie defends there. 13 minutes in, left in the first half. 2-0, 3N. Tipped there by Dillon, but it's going to go off Dillon's hand, and it's going to stay with Carolina. That's as far out as I can go. Now a three is off. Rebound, Shelby. Shelby has it. Gets it to Audrey. Audrey brings it across center court, and she sets it up, gets it inside to Dillon. Now back out to Charlie. There's Audrey for three. That's a deep three. That's off. Rebound tipped around into the hands of Carolina. Carolina now has it. Trying to get on the board here. Down 2-0. Yeah, take a turnover right into the hands of Audrey. Audrey has it with numbers. 3-2. Audrey going to step at the elbow, shoot it, and off. Kind of rimmed around the rim there. And now Carolina looking to tie things up here. Now that's a three. That's off. Tipped there into the hands of Audrey. Audrey has it. Audrey with a girl on her hip. Complaining about the pressure and no foul called. Now Shelby on the outside. Gets it inside to Zoe. Zoe kicks it out. Dillon for three. That's off. Rebound, Carolina. Carolina looking to get on the board here at the 11:35 mark. And now throws it up. And good defense, but the ball went in, so we're all tied up at 2 from the big on Carolina. Now quickly up the court. Dylan Walker gets the basket and one. She got hit. Nice pass by Audrey, who just caught the defense sleeping after they tied it up. And Dylan, who's picking it up right where she left off yesterday, is on the line to get the and one. Quickly now, there's a sub coming in, and that is Kate coming in for the first time for Shelby. Molly looks like she's about ready to come in for Dylan, who's shooting the and one. Let's see if she gets it. She does. And she will sub out with her three-point play. Molly checks in to join Kate. 11:21 on the board. 5-2, 3N. Now, stingy defense. There's a ball on the court, so they're going to have to call it. Came from the court right over there. I'm fully zoomed out, so I don't know. Maybe I'll move. I sent it, but I can't zoom out anymore. I can move the camera further away from the court. All right, back at it here after the ball came on the court. 11 minutes on the clock. First half, that's a three-point attempt. That's off. Rebound, good position by Kate, but she loses the ball. It's on the ground. They're going to say jump ball. That should be white. So Carolina will have it under their basket. 3N defending. It goes right into the hands of Audrey. Audrey has it. Outside to Kate. Kate's going to shoot a three. That's in. Beautifully done. Nothing but net. Big basket there. Kate just checked in, and now the score is 8-2 on the steal from Audrey. Now, the throw up there is not good enough. Zoe gets the rebound. Zoe takes it up herself, crosses over and hands it off to Audrey. Audrey has it at the top, gets it over to Charlie. Now Charlie gets it into Zoe, gets tipped away, so that didn't work. Now Carolina coming back. She kicks it off of her foot for the turnover. They do have some lengthy bigs, and those long arms just tipped the ball away, and it got into the post. So they're going to have to maybe get it in. Maybe a bounce pass or something, because those girls are very tall over there on the Carolina bench. Timeout, not sure who called it, at the 10:08 mark. And quick stats from Big Eric. Audrey, let's see who we got.
Charlie
got,
with 2. Kate with 3. And
Charlie
Dylan
with 2.
3.
Kate with the 3. We just saw that. Dylan also has 3 with the and 1 play. So early on, we got some girls getting on the board. Getting on the board for their points. 8-2. 3N, but it's early on here. Day 3. Game 3. Then back up a bit. Well, if I back up a bit, I will be in the what is this called? Where people walk through? I will be in the middle of the walkway, and then people will be walking in front of the camera. So maybe you need to back up away from the monitor. I don't know. So that is another tip. So we just saw that. And that's defended well by Charlie. Rebound Molly. Molly comes up the court. Gets it over to Kate. Kate back to Molly on the give and go. Molly throws it in with her left. Well done.
Who was the pass from?
Kate. Kate got it from Molly and gave it right back to Molly. And Molly hit her in stride and she just threw it in with her left hand. But we have seen their bigs tip the ball. So we got to get a little bit more creative in getting the ball inside of the paint. 10-2 is the score, 9.5 on the clock. And there's another travel. So another turnover by Carolina early on. And again, we haven't played an official game. They got a couple of pickup games late last night, but that's definitely not the same as the real competition game. Now, 3N on offense. Molly on the outside, quickly. Charlie from the corner, that's in. Wow. Lights out. Their shooting is on fire. And Charlie just showed it at the 9-minute mark. The score is 13-2 now. 3N. Carolina comes back. On the outside, guarded there by Kate and Audrey. Right up all the way across up to 2. That's off. Rebound Zoe. Zoe gets it. Didn't see the other opponent. And a quick foul by Audrey will put 11 for Carolina on the line to shoot 2. Zoe, I think she just saw Audrey and did not see the other girl standing just to the side to step in to grab that. Now checking into the game is Dylan and Shelby, taking the seat as Audrey and Zoe. One of 2 hit. 13-3. Now Charlie quickly up 2. Molly, but it gets flicked away, and ripping the ball away is Dylan. Her shot goes off. Molly gets the rebound and comes out with it. They're going to say there's a foul, and Molly trying to get out of there. So it's going to be 3N under the basket. Shelby to inbound. She finds Dylan on the trail, and Dylan gets fouled, and her little lob, she's got a little 3-foot lob that gets fouled, so she'll get to shoot 2. Great start here for 3N on day 3. And this is the first. They do look much more awake. They look like they got their legs. They're much more rested than the night before, understandably, but this is exactly what we were hoping for yesterday, but they just were kind of zombies. So Dylan shoots her second and gets in. 1 of 2. It's now 14-3, 3N, 8:24 on the clock. Quick sub came in for the opponent during that free throw exchange. Now, 3N on defense. Picking up the defense. Kate is defending on the outside. No travel called, but that's a foul on the back. So that'll go against Carolina. On the floor, 8:05 on the clock. Shelby to inbound, no press employed by the opponent. So Charlie gets to walk it up with no one in her face. 8 minutes on the clock, outside to Molly. Molly has it. Molly goes left and gets it to Kate at the top. Kate goes all the way to the corner. That's Charlie. She's going to shoot a 2. No go. But they're going to say Shelby pushed 33 in white to pick up the loose ball foul. I think that's Shelby's first. And now the press is on for 3N. Blocked by Dylan. Into the hands of Molly. Molly has it. Molly's pass attempt gets deflected and it's now in the hands of the opponent. The opponent has it for 3. That's in. And that's their first 3 for the game. Cuts the deficit to 8. 7:20 on the clock. Charlie on the top. Now to Molly. Into the corner to Shelby. Shelby with the girl in her face goes right. She keeps going right and then hands it back to Molly. Molly at the top, dribbles left. Molly throws it up and in. Another nice basket with her left. Molly has come to play and a quick turnover by Shelby as we're celebrating Molly's basket. Her attempt doesn't go in. Now the opponent comes back. Here comes Carolina with the 12-foot jumpers off. Rebound Kate. Kate has it now. Looks to get rid of it. And she does. She finds Dylan on the left. Dylan just throws it up. I think the opponent got a hand on that. And it's going to be Carolina ball with Zoe and Audrey coming back in for Molly, who just had a really good run there. A couple of baskets. Also taking a seat is Charlie. So Shelby now defends the press. They break it. Blocked by Zoe. Gonna stay with Carolina. And Zoe just waited for the girl to dribble right to her and made it actually an easy block. For number 9. Now, Carolina has it. They're under their basket. 6:34 on the clock. 16-6 is the score. 3N up by 10. Now, stolen again by Audrey. Dishes it to Kate. Kate goes up, throws it up, misses. Good defense. And Dylan looks like she took an elbow right into the solar plexus. She's gonna be okay. Now Carolina has it. The press is on. 6.5 on the clock. Trying to get across within 10 seconds, and they do. But the defense has been the name of the game here, and the passing and really the shooting. So 3N firing on all cylinders. In game 3. Now, they split that. Nice pass, but blocked by Dylan. Picked up by Zoe, and she throws another one away. Zoe gets a foul in number 11, going up and getting the steal and just throwing it up. She'll get the shoot 2 at the line. Is that Zoe's second?
Was it on Zoe or was
It was on
Dylan?
I think it was on Zoe. I'm not sure. So that's Zoe's first? We'll take a look at it. Jill, you can balance a bit with Jill. Both free throws made for Carolina at the 6-minute mark. 16-8 is the score. Audrey has it. Comes across into the front court. Goes in herself. She throws up a looper and in. That's just an undefendable play because she's floating away from the basket and throwing it in off the bank. Well done, Audrey. Now, Carolina. The 14-footers off. Rebound Zoe. Zoe comes up with it herself. No one's in her face, so she's going to take it now inside to Dylan. Dylan goes left. Dylan goes right. Dylan goes up and scores. Easily done. Well done, Dylan. Moves the big to the left and then just cuts right back under. That was almost an over and back, but not. 5:24 on the clock. Now, almost tipped there by Shelby. From the free throw line, they're going to get rid of it. Tipped away by Dylan. Dylan just pushed. So that's a foul on Dylan on the loose ball. So quick substitution. It looks like a full line substitution for Carolina. Wow. You guys got a bench. We're a little jealous. Nice bench there by Carolina. They bring everyone fresh legs in at the 5:10 mark, but we did get a sub as well, I believe. Was that a block? Yeah. Blocked by Zoe, but it stays with Carolina. Defended there by Shelby, but it's going to stay with Carolina. Kate takes a seat to join Molly. On the floor, Charlie, Shelby, Dylan, who almost stole that, Audrey and Zoe. Now, deflected there by Dylan, who picks up the steal quickly to Audrey, and now to Charlie, who goes all the way up and scores. Great tempo, great ball movement. 22-8 the score. We're under 5 in the first. Now, turnover right into the hands of Shelby. Shelby gives it to Audrey, and she's going to set something up here. Audrey gets it inside to Shelby. Shelby now takes it back to the three-point line. To the top, Audrey. Outside to Charlie. Charlie has a girl in her face. She's going to go left, take a screen by Zoe, give it right back to Zoe, but Zoe loses the handle and it goes to Carolina. Carolina has it. They lose it right back to Zoe. Zoe gets it to Audrey. She's going to race in and lay it in. A lot of traffic when they got the ball into the paint. 3 girls jumped on Zoe, but they got it back and scored. Now Carolina on the outside. Zoe defends. Shelby on the outside. Now Zoe. Now Audrey. They're trying to get it. They get it back to the top. We're at the 4-minute mark. Shelby defends. Gets pushed. No go on that, but ripping down the board is Dylan. Now Charlie quickly to Zoe. He's running the court. Zoe goes up and Zoe finishes. Way to look up the court, Charlie. And Zoe just said, hit me on stride and I'll finish, and she did. We're under 4 minutes, 26-8. 3 and up comfortably. Carolina now has it on the outside. That's a 3. That's off. Rebound Zoe. Zoe gets it to Audrey. Audrey now looks up the court. 3.5 on the clock. Audrey pointing to Shelby to move her position. She gets it to Charlie instead. Now inside to Zoe. Zoe back out to Dylan. That's a 3. That's just off. Rebound. Carolina. Carolina comes up with it. Racing up the court. Audrey defends. And then it gets into the hands tied up. They're going to say it stays with Carolina after Audrey got back and defended that ball really well. Checking back into the game now for Dylan is Molly. She comes in to guard one of the bigs. Now that was almost stolen again. They're going to say, help her up. She hit her head. When she fell, Audrey jumped up to try to intercept the pass. They got tied up in the middle of the air, and the girl fell down, and it looks like she hit her head. So a lot of parents are out there making sure she's okay. Let's hope she's okay, but she did fall pretty hard. And she is getting up. She looks okay. Coach is rubbing her head. So I think it's gonna, did they call a foul on? Did they call
Audrey?
They did call a foul?
Yeah.
So that's Audrey's second. Carolina's going to get another chance at it in front of the scoring booth. 3:10 on the clock.
Okay.
26-8. 3 and up. Now, Carolina. Outside. Charlie defends. It rolls. Here's Shelby. Kick there. By Charlie. I think Audrey's a little jealous on that, but Charlie gets her, might be her second kick of the tournament. She's still way behind Audrey's 5. The over-under is 9. I picked 8, so I'm looking pretty good, but we got a lot of basketball left, so I might be in jeopardy of that. I should have gotten the over. Here we go. We're back at it now. A deep 3 in the corner is off. Rebound. And Molly's going to pick up that foul. Shooting 2 for Carolina, number 10. Going to go to the line. I think that's Molly's second. No? Is that on Molly? Yeah. Oh, first. Okay. This is the first. One or two. 2:26 on the clock. 26-9. Charlie has it as she brings it across. Nobody in her face. Outside now to Audrey. Audrey back to Charlie. She's at the top. Now Molly from 3 gets it back in. Inside now. Zoe lost the handle and couldn't handle the fired pass from Shelby. Now Carolina moving the ball well, but they move it right off her fingertips and it goes into the bench of 3N, so it's going to be a turnover. Checking back into the game for 3N is Kate, taking a seat is Shelby. Charlie walks it up. We're just under 2 minutes. 26-9. 3 and up. Molly on the outside. Gets it to Audrey at the top. Now, Molly for 3. And that's just off. So, rebound. Saved by Kate, but into the hands of Carolina. And they break up the court. Carolina now has it. Falling down is Molly, but tipping the ball away is Audrey. It's going to stay with Carolina, right in front of the camera. 1:33 on the clock. Good ball movement. That's a 3. That's off. Rebound. Carolina. She throws in the 7-footer off. Rebound. Zoe rips it. And they're going to say a jump ball before Zoe ripped it away. It's going to stay here with 3N. Possession on the jump ball. So just a couple ticks over 1 minute. Here comes Audrey. Audrey from the top gets it all the way to Kate. Kate gets it inside now to Molly, who finds Zoe right underneath. Zoe puts up a shot, misses, gets a rebound, and then gets fouled in her second attempt. Looks like 24 got a lot of ball, but they call a foul. Maybe on the body. We're at 53.0 on the clock. Zoe's going to get the shoot 2. Makes the first. Oh, that's one's off, so she missed it. Rebound, Carolina, they got the ball. We're under a minute. Here they come. Charlie defending on the outside, now Molly. Molly has the girl in front of her. Thrown up, misses. Good defense there by Molly. Now Zoe gets the rebound, gives it to Audrey. Audrey has it with 37 on the clock. Audrey has it on the outside, hands it off to Kate. Kate goes outside, all the way over to Charlie. Charlie now steps into a 3. She's going to shoot that and miss. Rebound. Carolina, 25 on the clock. Here comes number 12. Tipped there by Audrey, but it stays with Carolina. And then the runner, illegal block, illegal. They're going to say Molly must have pushed her. Yeah, they called it too. There's a 3. That's in. So big bucket at the 6 seconds, Audrey. Shoot it. You got to shoot it. There's a 3 from Molly. That's just off at the buzzer. At the half. 27, 3N, 12. Carolina. 3 minutes on the clock for halftime. Let's take a look at those halftime stats. Leading away for 3N, Charlie has 7, followed by Dylan 6. Audrey has 4, as does Molly. Zoe's got 3, and so does Kate. 3-point attempts. Charlie's got 1 of 2, and Kate hit her only attempt. So there's our 2 three-pointers. From the charity stripe, Dylan's 2 of 3. Zoe's 1 of 2. Offensive, defensive rebounds. Dylan has 2. Audrey has 1. Molly has 1. Zoe has 8. Kate has 1. And Shelby has 2. Any foul trouble? We have Dylan with 2. Audrey has 2. Molly has 2 fouls. And Shelby has 1. You get 6 fouls in this tournament, so no one's really in foul trouble going into the second half. Steals. Audrey leads the way with 3, followed by Shelby has 2 steals, and Zoe's got 1. Blocks. Dylan has 4 blocks in that first half, followed by Zoe with 2. Assists. Audrey leads the way with 3, followed by Zoe with 2, and a few girls have 1. There's the stats. We have about, actually, they put 5 minutes on. They first put 3 minutes on the clock. I look up and now there's 3:40 left. So I guess we're gonna have a 5-minute break, but now there's 3.5 left and we'll be back for the second half. Let's take a look at our beautiful crowd, starting right there by Molly Martin's mom, who loves the camera. And there's Kathy, grandma to Dylan Walker. And then you know who's behind her hiding. Hello, everybody. Angie in the house. And the team mom. There she is. There she is. Hey, look. And everybody else. All the way down. Don't be shy, Diana. Oh, she's talking to someone. Say hi, Pops. There we go. Big E on stats. Always grateful for that. He's in collaboration with a parent from the other team. We got 2.5 to go until halftime. The score 27-12.
But you got a turnover, assist, board. You get to watch the game. Well, good thing you got the commentator, man. You ain't got to really watch it. Good job, commentator. Good eye. My time, so I'm not good.
Maybe the energy drink works, or it'll be better sleep. They'll be passing around some 40s in a bit.
That's right.
Yeah, they look. The fact that they all decided to go through they all probably the best decision. All right, coming back for the second half. Carolina will start possession. They're getting the scoreboard right to get the clock with the right time on it. On the floor for 3N, Shelby, Charlie, Dylan, Zoe, and Audrey. Ready to check in. At a moment's notice is Molly and Kate. 16 is on the clock and we're ready to go. In game 3 of day 3, Run for the Roses, the championship. Now, the trap is employed. Tipped there by Zoe, but it goes into the hands of Audrey. But she gets grabbed when she tried to reach it. That's going to be number 10, her foul. It's going to be a loose ball foul. It's going to be 3N's ball, and Shelby's going to inbound it right in front of the camera. She gets it in the backcourt to Audrey. Audrey has it. Back to Shelby. Shelby looks to get inside, gets it back to the top to Charlie. Charlie with the girl in her face. Now she backs out, back to Shelby. Inside now to the elbow, Dylan outside to Audrey. Now back to Shelby. Inside now to Zoe, loses it. Zoe goes left with it. Zoe gets it back to the top to Audrey. Audrey has it. Now Charlie. Charlie from the top. Looking to run a play. Here comes Zoe to the top, the free throw line. And you get the girl in her face, picks up her dribble. Now Shelby has it to leave her. Shelby looks to get rid of it. She does. She finds it. Now Dylan gets Audrey on the outside. Audrey with the runner that's in and out, but following up the rebound is Dylan. Back to Audrey. Nice offensive board there. Shelby to the outside. Now Zoe penetrates. Zoe goes up. Zoe throws it. Gets bumped, but no foul. Dylan chases down the rebound, but it's going to be out of bounds. Carolina. Carolina has it, and the press is on, and Shelby's going to defend the inbounds pass for just under a minute here in the second half. Now, Carolina. Dylan jumps on the loose ball, picks it up, and tried to get it to Charlie. Charlie missed it, and the opponent chased it down, but stepped on the line. Good effort by number 11, but it's going to be 3N ball nonetheless. 14 and a half on the clock. Audrey brings it across. All right, I'll move back. Now, 3-point attempt. Sorry, I was adjusting the camera. Rebound was Dylan. Dylan gets it. It gets tied up. It's going to be possession 3N. Shelby to inbound. They're running the line play. Watch Zoe on the back end. Here she comes. And it doesn't go. It goes all the way to the back to Audrey. Audrey goes left with it. She's going to throw it up and in. She's done that a few times already today, but we've seen that many times before. First bucket of the second half goes to 3N and Audrey number 2. Now, Carolina has it on the outside. Carolina trying to match the bucket that's made by Audrey. Now they throw it up from the paint, rolls off, rebound, blocked by Zoe, roll on the ground, and that's good effort there by Charlie. Gets it to Zoe, and Zoe hands it over to Audrey after. That might be Zoe's third block. I'm not sure. All right, now Charlie from deep. That's in. Big three by Charlie Knowles. 32-12. Up by 20. Should be a running clock now at the 13:30 mark. Now, Carolina has it. Loses possession, but she's fouled. Loose ball foul. Should stay with Carolina. Who'd they give that to? Audrey? That's her third. All right, I backed up a little bit. And then Audrey gets another steal. Audrey has it, looking up the court. Gets it quickly now to Dylan, who's all alone, but she misses the easy layup. The ball goes off. They're going to say Dylan touched it. Dylan has made some very difficult shots, and she probably wants that one back because she was probably so alone that it was like, wait, where's all the contact? There was nobody there but air, and it went out of bounds. So it is Carolina ball, and here comes Charlie to give a little bit of press up by 20, and that's just thrown away. So it's going to be 3N's ball. Now, Audrey from the top gets it into Kate, who's just checked in for Dylan. Also coming in as Molly for Charlie. From the top, Kate over to Molly. Molly now has it on the outside, gets it back to the top to Kate. Kate's going to step into a three and make it. Kate is on fire, making her shots. 12 and a half to go. 35-12. 3 and up comfortably. Now, tip there by Zoe, but stays with Carolina. They're in the corner, and it gets tipped right into Audrey's hands. Audrey has Audrey step into a runner. Off. Rebound. Molly. Nice rebound, Molly. Molly has it. Gets it to Zoe on the outside. Zoe back to Molly. To the top, Shelby. Now, Kate gets to the corner. Back to Kate. Another three for Kate. That's off. Rebound, Carolina. Carolina has it now. Kate defending on the outside. Across the court. Kick there. And that goes all the way to the next. The poor ref gets a kick ball, and it goes all the way down to the other court. That's quite a kick. Maybe she should get 2 quick 6 kicks. Number 6 for Audrey. Now, Carolina has it. In the back court, defended by Kate. Kate lets her get across. And Shelby picks up the loose ball steal. Now Audrey has it. Quickly now to Kate. Kate has it. Steps, gets it back to Shelby at the top. Now Audrey has it. Thought about a three. Gets it all the way back to Kate. Kate dribbles in. Kate throws it. No foul. It goes, lost the handle, and now Carolina comes down, racing down, and they throw it away. For transition basketball. 11-11 on the clock. Timeout called. I'm not sure who called it, but at 11:10, it's 35-12. 3M. From the timeout. Leanne has it. Audrey takes it herself, throws it up and finishes. (37-12). Kate guards on the outside. And a three-point attempt is up and off. Rebound. Zoe. Zoe grabs it, gives it to Audrey. Audrey looks up, finds a wide open Kate with the easy basket. They're not getting back and catching them asleep. 39-12, 10.5 to go. Now Shelby guards. Now Zoe guards. Now Molly on the outside. Back to the top. Oh, that's going to go over and back, but right in the hands of Audrey. Says, I don't care about an over and back call. I'm just going to grab it and put it in to score quickly. Now, get back. Here they come. Throws it up, off, rebound. Molly, but she's still on the ground. I think it went off of someone's shoe. Help her up. Still on the ground. So I don't know if they're going to have subs or what. They're 9:45. The clock does stop for this. Player down. 41-12 is the score. So checking into the game now for Carolina is number 11. They're going to inbound it under their basket. Here they come. Audrey guards on the outside. Defended there by Dylan. Dylan. Now Charlie to Audrey. Audrey on the outside, inside Dylan. She gets pushed. That's a dangerous play when you go up and someone pushes you in the back. But Dylan's going to get the and one. She had an opportunity earlier and converted. I'm glad she didn't take a fall, but no reason to push in the back. Very vulnerable position there, but Dylan's fine. And Dylan's going to look if he can get the and one again. And she nails it. Well done. There's a whistle because a timeout by Carolina All-Stars at the 8:52 mark. 43-12. I got some. I'm not gonna.
Does Steve make the free throw?
Yeah.
So it's 44. Well then, 44. So good.
It doesn't matter.
No,
It's, I'm not going to yell across for a point.
it's 6 and then 1 and 1. Charlie and Molly had one.
From the timeout, Carolina has it. They bring it across. Defended on the outside by Charlie. Now Molly. Inside, there's a little 8-footer that goes in. Nicely done. 44-14. They did get the point that Dylan made. They hadn't put it up there, but they just fixed it. Compliments to Eric. Now, on the inside, Dylan goes up, misses, gets her own rebound, misses. Now, Carolina. Kick the camera, sorry. There's an 18-footer that's off. Rebound. Kate. He got punched by 23. He's back in the still earlier, but she's fine. Checking back into the game now for 3N is Shelby and Zoe taking a seat as Molly and Audrey. 7:54 on the clock. 44-14. Charlie gets it across center. Takes it herself, throws it up, no good. Rebound, Carolina. Carolina now races up the court. That's a three. That's off. Rebound, Charlie. Charlie has it with a girl in her face. Charlie gets across. 7.5 on the clock. And there's a foul, loose ball foul. They're going to say number 2. Got a reach in there. I think the parents appreciated that call. Now Shelby gets it into Charlie on the outside. Charlie trying to get it across midcourt. And she does. Gets it to Kate. She thought about a 3. Zoe sets the screen. It's tipped there by number 11, who races in to throw it up. And it's off. Rebound, Kate. Defended well by Kate and Shelby. Now Kate takes it herself all the way out to Dylan. That's a 3. Dylan throws it up and off. Rebound, Zoe. Zoe turns, spins, finishes, and scores. Well done. 6.5 on the clock. The running clock, 46-14. And they just threw it away. Shelby, we saw Shelby in there. And just the presence of number 1 alone will make you throw errant passes. So Shelby will get the inbound right in front of the 3-and parents. Now, inside to Dylan. She goes left. She goes right. She throws it up, and she scores. Well done, Dylan. Her paint play has just been exceptional this weekend. All right, now Shelby defends it. They get it across. Dylan is defending that with Charlie. And there's a foul, and it's going to be Dylan. I don't know how many. Eric, how many is that on Dylan? 3 for Dylan. Full line change for the Carolina All-Stars. They bring 4 of the 5 girls in. 11 stays on the court. And they inbound it all the way across. 5.5 on the clock. Tipped there by Kate, but it stays with Carolina. Defended there by Zoe, who ripped down the rebound. Zoe has it with the girl in her face, gets it to Charlie now. Charlie gets it all the way across inside to Dylan. Dylan gets bumped, no foul. Dylan goes into the paint. Dylan kicks it out to Kate. Kate penetrates. Kate kicks it all the way across to Charlie, who's alone. Charlie takes him, penetrates herself, gets it inside to Dylan. Dylan throws it up and gets fouled. Good ball movement. Good passing. Dylan will get to shoot 2. Audrey and Molly are about to check back in. The clock continues to run. We're under 4:40. Taking a seat is Kate. Molly comes in, but Dylan will be replaced by Audrey as soon as she shoots this, and there's a stoppage. And there it is. So Dylan takes a seat after making the last one. Audrey comes back in. Carolina has it. No press. 4:15 on the clock. 49-14. Defended there by Audrey. They're going to get Audrey for a foul. I think that's her 4th. Shooting 2 for Carolina. Three and a half to go in this one. 49-16. Audrey has it on the outside. Coming up to set a screen is Zoe. She goes right to it. Goes around it now. Gets it outside to Charlie. Charlie now spins away from her defender, but hands it off to Shelby. Now from the top, that's Molly. Molly penetrates, kicks it out to Audrey with a 3. Audrey hits it. That's a good 3. 3 minutes left to go. 52-16. Now Shelby defends on the outside. Charlie helps. But now it's over to Molly. Molly helping on the, and they're going to say Molly pushed her. So Molly's going to pick up that foul at the 2:51 mark. Now Shelby defends on the outside. Nice Euro step, but it missed. Defended there by Zoe. Shelby rips down the board. Audrey gets it all the way across to Charlie, who almost landed in Kathy's lap. But thankfully, for Charlie's sake, she didn't. You good, Kath? Are we going to do we need a timeout? All right, 2:15 on the clock. This is all but wrapped up. This time of a game like this, you just hope no one trips an ankle or anything. Ripping down the board there is Molly. Molly has it. She quickly gets it to Zoe. Zoe gets blocked by number 33. In Zoe's attempt to shoot up the transition basket. It's going to stay with 3N. They're on the line play. Shelby's going to look to get it in. And she finds Zoe. Zoe goes, turns, spits, fall away, in and out. Rebound. Tipped out by Shelby. It's going to be Carolina All-Star ball at 1:30 left. 52-16. We'll check the brackets after this, but I think we play around 11:30 next. So join us for that one. Not sure who we're playing. What? 10:30? Okay, so not to 10:30. This is all about over here. 52-16. Zoe defends this one. And she does well because it goes right into the hands of Audrey, who kicks it out to Molly for a three. Molly throws it up, and it goes over the basket. So it's going to be Carolina ball. We're under a minute. That's a three. That's off. Rebound. It's going to be white ball. With under 30 seconds. Trapped in the corner. Shelby, she just pushed off it. That's an offensive push. She just took both of her forearms and pushed Shelby back. Don't think you can do that. So we're at 10 seconds. They should just. Now Shelby. Audrey. There we go. That's it. 52-16. That's in the books. Join us at about 10:30 for game 2.
Yep, you too. Safe travels. Yes, sir. Y'all as well. Take care. Good job. Good game. Good game. Good game. Good game. Good game. Y'all take care.
You done there? Yep. And we get it. Final stats for the game. Leading the way, Audrey at 13, followed by Dylan's 12. Charlie at 10. Kate at 8. Zoe at 5. Molly at 4. And 3 points. Charlie was 2 for 3, and Kate was 2 for 3. Audrey was 1 of 4.
Are we?
Rebound. Leading the way there. Dylan had 6. Zoe had 11. Followed by Molly had 4. Steals. Audrey had 6. Followed by Shelby at 3. Blocks. Dylan had 4. Zoe had 2. And assists. Leading the way there was Audrey 5. We'll see you at about 10:30, I believe. We're out.